Hello and welcome back to Panzer Corps 2, playing Axis Operations 1945. This is scenario number 7. Zahidan? I don't know. Finally, after that weird stuff in Berlin, we are going east to fight the British. Yeah, so they just gave up. Don't know why. And this fantasy railway is in focus again, so capture all the victory axes. Capture these before the last victory axe. But we can use aircraft and paratroops, so it'll be fine. That bloody Reichskanzler Rommel. We get a river assault unit. That's first. Not sure I like that, but yeah, it's fine. Yeah. So let me reorganize and get back. So here we are. 170 slots. That's a lot, but it's a lot less than 210 or 225. And I'm putting 3 Fallschirm in, so they are eating 12 slots. So that's basically 158. So quite considerably. I actually parked one of my Azuls because 8 slots is just too much. These get taken down to strength, base strength, and I add a broken pioneer. Maybe it will cross the mountains here at some point. I don't know. Or maybe it will be useful here. Also, I don't know. But we bring it along. These just got ferocious defense and fierce fighter. The rest are unchanged. Well, no, that's not true. I took off first strike, so this one has that thorough preparation to compensate a little bit for a lack of initiative. It only has 4 base initiative, right? I have plenty of IS-3 parts now, so I'm just putting readiness on it so it shoots first. It can still get damage, but I have like 100 parts for it now, so. These guys are mostly unchanged, except this one went down from 14 to 12. These guys picked up first strike, so they should now overrun everything. Because they have 30 shots. So, yeah. It will be like the Vederia of old. I only found room for 3 recons. I could, I guess, bring them down to strength 10. But that's also kind of dangerous, but let's actually do that just for this scenario. They must all make sacrifices. I don't want to take off the heroes. That fits. Okay. These are unchanged. They have crippling blow. Unchanged. Now both are Su-152s because 122 is a better anti-tank, but still not that great. So I figured I would just focus on having the most soft attack. These are both shock tactics. I did something here. Maybe I'll regret it. We'll see. Counter battery fire, and they get field repairs because they are much more. Those hummels, they are just not cutting it right. Now, the ammo is still shitty though, so that this is my AA stuff. This one is just a fast learner. Swapped Hartmann in on a file, but that's just because I wanted some variety. I get tired of seeing these flying wings all around. Same. I have some. This is same. Just combat luck. He has evasive and combat luck. I actually took Rodel down to 13 because it was overkill, and I put Beate Ose on second bomber. That wasn't doing much, but now it has ignores entrenchment and lightning attack and vigilance, so now I have 2 decent bombers, and yeah. This one is just a meme at this point. Legendary flag killer evasive and 2 recon. So that's my force. Very much a continuation of the force that I've used for some time now. I could do this if I wanted more, but it has artillery support, so we kind of want the soft attack. And it has vigilance, so having higher close defense is actually worthless, so yes, same applies to this one, and none of these others would really benefit much from upgrading. Well, perhaps not entirely true. That would have to go down 1 strength step. Should we do it just for fun? See how far we come. It's a good looking tank. Let's do this. Yeah, easier to tell them apart as well. What about this trade? They have such low soft. I did consider it, but the soft attack is near 0. So, and it would do better against tanks, but it would not do well anyway. So I don't really see it. The rest here is fine, unless I've gotten some exciting. Got the SU-100, but doesn't really help. This is what's important. Having lower initiative is no good. 1 more defense is not relevant. And air defense is actually worse. So it's basically a worse platform than the Hunter. So nothing really here. And this is too weak. Of course, it would damage nothing. I think this is a decent setup. So Bar and Galand and Arkhorn and Hartmann. This one probably the weakest of the lot. It would be better as a flying wing, but I need the variety. Yeah, this is even. This is 7 slots, so it wouldn't help. This one has atrocious range. No, no. Let's do that. Okay, time to actually start deploying and playing. I just hope I have enough squadron firepower. Bar is of course very powerful. This guy has aiming assistant, but my 2 prop fighters aren't exactly top tier. This one I will do fine. But this 13 strength Hartmann, yeah, has very good initiative and precision weapon and all of that, but we'll see. But these 2 I think will do very well. This one I not so sure. These are the British, so yeah, well, not going to be too impressed with tanks they can field, but okay, yeah. Yeah, these have a counter battery fire and field repair, so I don't have too many parts for those. But if things go poorly, I could switch one of them back to the 1-2. Not this one. This one is too weak, but well, I could use that one. It's not that important. It's the number of shots and the little. This is 30 shots. Okay. Yeah, these are really good looking tanks. I wish my Panther 2s, they don't look half as good. So this one, why is it on the rock there? That very little. Did I move my picture? And I could move it further up. That would complicate things as well. No, I think this is the best. Think this makes a bit of sense. And Provocateur and the rapid fire first strike, backed up by my invisible guy. One. And we don't need to rush. These are very weak, but yeah, we use them. If we use them wisely, that should be fine. One can go further in the back. Also artillery. Lesser tech. Yeah, these guys can just... I can't fit all of them anyway, so... But they have very high speed, so that should be fine. Go, go, go! Yeah, I spent a few minutes trying to figure out a good start or the best start. I don't know. But the fact is that this is very... we have to get through this point and into the open here before we can actually utilize all our units. This should do fine, even with out first strike. And we can... Okay. There is no danger of... could have gone over. Just that I have such overwhelming force, so I end up not really bothering, which is kind of silly, of course, but Yeah, so we are in no particular rush here, but so we might as well advance. Can we clear this minefield? No, it's high mountains, so I cannot get it up. So I might as well clear the minefield then. Ah, it's too easy, you know. Really is easy mode. Going on here. Ah, I didn't see that one. Yeah, why not? You really shouldn't be able to delete stuff like that. Have artillery report on that guy, so let's just move him there. Why not? Way too many units, but okay. No. Okay, so these ones need escorting. These ones need shooting down, and this one needs escorting. Oh. Whatever. Wasn't paying attention here. Pose. Yeah, it does take a little bit of damage when it doesn't have the appropriate heroes. I think I have AA cover on everything. Yeah. And I actually escorted my stuff. Yeah. Kind of bottled up still, but on the other hand, the British can't get to us. What? What's that? No retaliation. Wow, that's rude. Okay. Is that really all they have? Bar will heal. For the mass attack bonus, right? I couldn't take him out, so... Let's help with this guy. A little bit wasteful, but okay. That leaves this one Spitfire. Holy moly. Can say holy moly. Him out of the way. That's the no zone of control guy. A bit waste of fuel, but I can live with that. So this is tank, artillery, and this is a heavy artillery with counter battery fire, but we can decide to do that. This guy can go up to escort. Only one ammo left, but that shouldn't really matter. Still a bit tight, yeah. Driving across the mountain could almost be more efficient. I should have taken this and rebased in one. I'm not sure what I'm doing now, but I'm sure I have too many units. Could we chance a drop right away? Or should I just wait one turn? Just wait one turn. Don't think that will work. A single So we went from Soviets with 5 stars in everything and super equipment to now a handful of British with shit equipment and no experience. That seems odd. Two spotting, so he can't actually see me. This is a bomber. The bar is ready for action again. Can deal with a little bit of damage. That's unfortunate, but we can do this. Why would I be out of supply? I don't get it. Ah, because it has a zone of control, of course. I knew that. I knew that. I mean, I could do it differently. I could just knock it out and take the damn airfield. But nah, I'll think about it. It's quite tempting to just rush forward here, but I think we have time to chill out. We need to get these guys around anyway, so that works. Okay, that's good. I don't really have anything else to do with this one, so... Oh, wow. These are dunes, and dunes are close terrain, so that's good. A little of now. We don't need spotting. We can go into the air again here. Yeah. But this is fine. Rude, but yeah. He's taken a lot of damage. I think I will solve this by doing this. Well, solve it 100% close to it. I have no other use for these bombers at the moment, so yeah. I can even put my strategic bomber down here. Go. And embark. I think I want to. My escort fighter. Spotter. Bar we can base and heal. Base. Always nice to anchor with some infantry. I like that. There is no gap here. Yeah, they could drive through here. Not that we are going to let them, but they could, in theory. So it's an Achilles. It's a pretty good tank. So we're just gonna drive my first strike unit straight through it. And one step forward. Oh, this is a tank, this is an anti-tank, so you can see the setup. It's quite, quite solid. Stuart, that's not a real vehicle. So looks looks like we have some air cover to do here. Somewhat predictable, perhaps. I think we can now say that we have gone out into the open country. Capture unit. Second capture unit. Although this doesn't have overwhelming attack or whatever it's called. Pioneers. Heavy infantry. Special assault thingies. The bridgers. I think that it concludes the turn. Remember those big Soviet maps? Were like 10 hexes between my little groups. This is more compact. Eh? This one isn't escorted. Oh, how do I manage this? So they did 1 damage. Wow. This is bad AI programming. Okay, I got a little bit lucky. Even when I checked that I have could use this air layer more. Probably make it. Actually want this guy to take a little bit of damage, but apparently not. Now I actually do what I was planning to do. Any other aircraft? No. Where are the baddies? Or are we the baddies? Uh, have so many recon. One, two, because you can't have AA guns. This, same as the other one. It's a tank. And no. Oh? And when you have double attack, you can actually attack in one mode and then switch, but we don't want that because we have 2 anti-tank protection here. Much better. This desert, okay. Can do this instead. Wow. Fine, never mind. These are escorted. Good. Rebasing. Pairing. Basing. I'm blind. No matter how many times I check if I've escorted my stuff, I can't do it. Why? This is super sad. LOL. Is this where I can't actually cross the river? Yeah. Well, have to trek overland then. Pile of brick. I mean, how hard can this? Yeah, I'm aware I'm out of one, but I also have these guys. Fine. You know what? Let them have their fun, son. Huh. They survived. Will I get any of my bombers shot down this turn? to 3, so... Cool. Firefly Tulip, that's an artillery piece. Huh. More British artillery, but I don't want any British artillery. Hmm. Now I feel very stupid for having overextended. I can't get over there. Can I do this? Ah. Would have, should have. Bloody annoying. I mean, I got one. That's something. Think about it then. Yeah, I choose the worst option. So, should I just run along the road? No, faster and more flexible too. So, take the time to warm up again. Seem to have any elite units. Or why? But don't. No, that. Okay. There you go. Boom. And that's how we do it. Do. I think my Air Force is holding up nicely. Yeah, that was poor placement. Don't criticize. Or I get hurty feelings. But yeah, first strike definitely helped. Only has 8 fuel left. That's terribly impressive. This was more than a little boring, actually. But oh well, oh well, oh well. Another disappointing crossing. I was gonna establish a little crossing here and have a great time, but yeah, can't have nice things. But I'm running out of fuel. So 10 of 24 turns. We have an airfield here and here. Okay. Why didn't I capture? Fuel situation critical. I did it again. Well, well. Yeah, not a lot I can do about it now. Ooh. Finally the damage. I had to load up the autosave because I forgot not to take this hex before taking the auxiliary objective. Very silly of me. Oh no. Anyway. The meter. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ah. Not intentional. No, wait. No, not take this hex. Very important. No, this is unaccounted for. Hmm. No retaliation, no surrender, but he's cruising around in 4 close to. Entirely sure how smart that is. But we can shock tactics him early. Good work. Eh? Okay, so we have an air base here. That's good. One has consolidator tank. Take it out. Squishy, squishy. Was not super impressive. Boring, yes. I can never fit all of these guys anyway. And turns them. Anyway. I don't think we'll need them, but who knows? Dude, somewhere. I must admit I don't quite understand this scenario. It seems so much easier than what we've been doing previously, so kinda hard to understand, but I guess. But anyway, we are going to India. We get a lot of lions, so pretty good, so that's nice. I think you get like 1,000 pieces or something more than you could ever want. And then we are done. Not a challenging scenario. It's a complete shift of everything. But I guess fair enough. German High Command facing the British. Blah, blah, blah. So we can't conquer India, but we can conquer India if we attack it in many places at once. And we are bad-mouthing Gandhi. Huh. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think we... No. Anyway, thanks for watching and see you again next time.